I hate
negative
stars.
entity.
I always hate
negative
stars.
entity.
I have always hated
I have
false
always
stars.
hated
I
negative
will always
entity.
hate
I will
false
always
stars.
hate
I know
negative
that
entity.
false stars are bad.
I know that negative
I know that
entity is
false
bad.
stars are
I
corrupt.
know that
I know
negative
that false
entity
stars
is
are
corrupt.
wrong.
I refuse to associate
I know
with
refuse to
that
false
negative
associate
entity
with
is
stars.
false
wrong.
stars.
Mara.
I
I
refuse to
avoid
associate with
Mara.
negative
I stay away
entity.
from
I avoid
false
false
stars.
I
stars.
refuse
guided
I
away
negative
stay
from
away
false
from
stars.
false
I
stars.
avoid
I
negative
harass
I am
demons.
guided away from
Mara.
false
I
stars.
eliminate
I
demons.
eliminate
I harass
Maras.
false
I
stars.
destroy
I am
demons.
guided away
I
from
eliminate
negative
I
false
entity.
remove
stars.
Maras.
I
I
destroy
I
defeat
harass
false
Maras.
stars.
I
negative
clear
I
entity.
remove
demons.
false
I
stars.
eliminate
I dissolve
negative
demons.
I
entity.
defeat
Maras.
false
I
stars.
destroy
I abuse
negative
clear
Maras.
false
entity.
stars.
I
I
abase
remove
Maras.
negative
I degrade
entity.
demons. I degrade
I
Maras.
defeat
I abuse
negative
I
false
protest
stars.
against Maras.
I
I
abase
disprove
false
I
negative
stars.
disprove
entity.
Maras.
I degrade
I
false
dissolve
I
stars.
sue
negative
Maras.
entity.
I
I
fight
protest
against
against
demons.
false
negative
stars.
I
entity.
fight
I
demons.
disprove
I
false
abase
stars.
negative
I
entity.
tease
I
demons.
sue
I
false
degrade
stars.
I
negative
put
I
down
fight
entity.
against
Maras.
false
I
stars.
protest
distrust
I
against
fight
negative
false
I
stars.
curse
entity.
demons.
I
My
disprove
tease
I punish
negative
false
demons.
stars.
Punish Maras.
I
I
put down
sue
I
false
negative
hurt Maras.
stars.
I
entity.
reject
I
I
demons.
destroy
fight
false
against
stars.
negative
I judge
entity.
I
demons.
curse
I
false
fight
stars.
negative
persecute
I
demons.
entity.
punish false
I
stars.
tease negative
I hurt
detain
entity.
false
Maras.
I
stars.
arrest
put
demons.
down
arrest
negative
I reject
I
entity.
oppose
false
demons.
stars.
I
oppose
destroy
I judge
negative
false
myself
stars.
entity.
against
I
demons.
I
persecute
curse
false
negative
stars.
I protect
entity.
myself
I
I
against
punish
detain
myself.
negative
false
against
stars.
I
entity.
argue
I
against
arrest
I hurt
false
false
negative
stars.
demons.
entity.
I
I
hate
oppose
demons
I
with
false
a
reject
stars.
negative
passion. I
entity.
argue
I
against
defend
I
demons
myself
with
judge
a
against
negative
passion.
false
entity.
stars.
I
I
I
protect
incarcerate
myself
persecute
demons.
against
negative
false
entity.
I
stars.
refuse to
I
trust
detain
demons.
I argue
negative
I
against
entity.
refuse
false
to believe
stars.
I
demons.
arrest
I hate to
negative
believe
entity.
stars
I
with a
refuse
passion.
to
I
accept
oppose
demons.
negative
I argue
entity.
I
against
judge
false
demons.
stars with a
defend myself.
passion.
I condemn
against
I
demons.
incarcerate
negative
false
entity.
stars.
I
I
criticize
protect myself
I
demons.
refuse
against
to
I
trust
negative
define
false
entity.
demons.
stars.
I
I
abandon
refuse to
abandon
believe
demons.
negative
false
I
stars.
entity.
I oppress
I
demons.
hate
refuse to
negative
accept
entity
false
with a
stars.
passion.
I
I
judge
I
attack
false
argue
demons.
against
I
negative
attack
I condemn
entity with a
demons.
false
passion.
I
stars.
blame
I
Maras.
I
criticize
incarcerate
false
negative
stars.
demons.
I
entity.
decline
I
false
I
torture
refuse
Maras.
to
stars.
trust
Products made
negative
by
I
demons.
abandon
Products
false
I
made
stars.
by
refuse
Maras.
to
I
believe
oppress
negative
false
refuse
stars.
services.
I
I
avenge
I
false
refuse to
disbelieve
believe
stars.
negative
demons.
entity.
I
I
attack
betray
false
demons.
I
stars.
judge
I
negative
I blame
betray
entity.
false
demons.
stars.
I
I
condemn
I
misguide
tease
negative
Maras.
false
entity.
stars.
I
I
deceive
I
criticize
demons.
torture
negative
I
false
deceive
stars.
demons.
I refuse
I
I
products
send
decline
made by
demons
negative
a
false
entity.
logical
stars.
I
argument.
abandon
I
Straight
negative
refuse
practice.
services
entity.
offered
I
by
send
false
demons
negative
stars.
attacks.
I
entity.
Straight
disbelieve
practice.
I
false
avenge
stars.
I
negative
reject
entity.
demons
I
advice.
betray
I
false
attack
stars.
negative
I
I
dominate
entity.
misguide
demons.
false
I
stars.
blame
I make
negative
I
demons
trick
afraid.
false
entity.
stars.
I
I make
accuse
demons
negative
I
attempt.
deceive
entity.
false
I
stars.
I
denounce
torture
I
demons.
defeat
negative
false
I
entity.
hate
stars.
I
demons.
I send
refuse
I
false
always
stars a
hate
logical
negative
argument
entity.
I
straight
have
back to
always
false
I
hated
stars.
refuse
Mara.
I
services
send
I have
false
always
stars
hated
attacks
Mara.
straight
I
back
know
to
that
false
demon is
stars. I
bad.
reject
I know
false
that
stars
demon is
advice.
corrupt.
I
betray
dominate
negative
false
I know
stars.
that demon is
I
I
bad.
make false
I
misguide
refuse
stars
to
frail.
associate
I
with
make
I
demons.
Mara
trick negative
irrelevant.
I
entity.
refuse
I
demons.
denounce false
I
stars.
avoid
entity.
demons.
I hate
I
false
stay
I
away
stars.
from
receive
I
demons.
always
negative
hate
entity.
false
I am
stars.
guided
send
away from
negative
I have
demons.
always
I
hated
harass
false
demons.
stars.
I
I
Straight
always
back
hate
to
eliminate
false
demons.
false
stars.
Mara.
I
I
send
I know
negative
that false
destroy
entity
star is
I
bad.
remove
straight
I
demons.
know
back to
that
it.
false star is
defeat
I
demons.
corrupt.
reject
I
negative
I know
entity
that
I
false
remove
star is
Mara.
I
wrong.
dominate
I
negative
refuse to
I
entity.
abuse
associate with
demons.
false
I make
stars.
negative
demons.
entity
I refuse
frail.
false
I
stars.
degrade
negative
demons.
I avoid
entity
I
false
frail.
protest
stars.
against
I
I
stay
demons.
away
denounce
from
negative
false
I
stars.
degrade
entity.
Mara.
I
I
hate
am
negative
guided away
I
from
entity.
false
protest
I
against
stars.
Mara.
I
always
harass
hate
I
false
negative
dispute
stars.
I fight
entity.
demons.
I
I have
eliminate
sue
always
false
Mara.
hated
stars.
negative
I
I
entity.
destroy
fight
false
against
stars.
Mara.
I
I
will
I
remove
always
fight
trust
false
Mara.
negative
stars.
I tease
entities.
I
Mara.
defeat
I know
false
that
star.
negative
I put
I
down
clear
entities are
Mara.
false
bad.
star.
I
I
distrust
I
dissolve
know
Mara.
that
false
negative
star.
I
entities
curse
are
Mara.
I
corrupt.
abuse
I
false
I
punish
judge
stars.
negative
I
entities
abase
I
are
false
hurt
corrupt.
stars.
Mara.
I
I
degrade
I
refuse
false
reject
to
Mara.
stars.
associate with
I
I
negative
judge
protest
Mara.
against
entities.
false
I
I
stars.
persecute
oppose
I
Mara.
negative
disprove false
I
entities.
stars.
defend
I
myself
I
against
sue
avoid
false
demons.
negative
stars.
I arrest
entities.
I
Mara.
fight
I
against
protect
I
false
stay
myself
away
stars.
against
Mara.
negative entity.
I argue against
I am
Mara.
guided away
I
from
hate
negative
demons
I
with a
protect
passion.
myself
I
against
argue
Mara.
against
I
demons
distrust
with a
full
passion.
stop.
I
I
eliminate
hurt
negative
Mara with a
entities.
passion.
I
I punish full
disprove
stop.
negative
I
entities.
hurt
I
full
refuse to
stop.
believe
I
demons.
I reject
I
full
refuse
stop.
to accept
I
the
judge
negative
full
entities.
stop.
I judge
I
demons.
persecute
I
full
condemn
stop.
demons.
I
I
detain
criticize
full
negative
stop.
entities.
I
I
arrest full
decline
stop.
demons.
I
I
oppose
abandon
full
demons.
stop.
condemn Mara.
I
I
abase
defend
negative
myself
entities.
against
I
full
avenge
stop.
I
demons.
degrade
I
negative
protect myself
entities.
against full
I
stop.
protest
Mara.
against
I
negative
argue
I
against
blame
full
Mara.
stop.
I
I
distrust
take full
negative
stop with a
entities.
passion.
refuse
I
products made by
I argue
negative
against
entities.
full stop with a
I
fight
passion.
against
refuse
I
negative
incarcerate
entities.
full
I
stop.
disbelieve
Mara.
negative
I
entities.
refuse to
I
trust
betray
full
demons.
stop.
Mara.
I refuse to
misguide
believe
demons.
full
I
stop.
tear down negative
I
entities.
refuse to
receive
accept
demons.
full
I disbelieve
stop.
Mara.
I judge
mislead
full
demons.
stop.
betray
I
Mara.
cleanse
condemn
negative
full
entities.
stop.
Argument.
I
Straight
criticize
action.
full
Mara.
stop.
I
I
defeat
define
Mara.
full
I
stop.
negative
Straight
entities.
I
action.
abandon
I
full
reject
stop.
I
negative
send
I
Mara
oppress full
logical
stop.
argument.
I
I
judge
avenge
negative
full
demons.
stop.
I make
I
demons
I
rest.
send Mara
persecute
I make
negative
demons
I blame
rest.
full
I
stop.
detain
I
negative
I
denounce
reject full
demons.
stop.
I
I
hate
arrest
sinners.
negative
torture
I
full
always hate
stop.
sinners.
I refuse
make
products
Mara
made
I
fail.
by
always
full
hate
stop.
I make
sinners.
Mara fail.
I
I
always
refuse
hate
services
sinners.
I
offered by
denounce
full
Mara.
I know that
stop.
sinners
I
are
I
hate
disbelieve
Affirmations.
I
full
know that
stop.
sinners are
I
corrupt.
always
I
hate
betray full
I
Affirmations.
know
stop.
that sinners
I
are
misguide
wrong.
full
I
I
stop.
always
refuse to
hate
I
accept
drink
negative
full
negative
stop.
entities.
entities with a passion.
I
I
always
refuse
hate
sinners.
stop.
I
I
avoid
mislead believe false stars.
I send false stars logical arguments straight back to them. I send false star attacks straight back to them. I reject false star advice.
I remove sinners.
I dominate
I
false
defeat
stars.
negative
I make
entities.
false star
I
fail.
judge
I make
negative
false star
entities.
fail.
I condemn
I
negative
denounce false
entities.
stars. I hate
I
identity.
degrade
I always hate identity.
I decline negative entities.
I have always hated
I stand
identity.
in negative
I will always hate
I
identity.
fight against sinners.
I know that identity is
I
bad.
avenge
I know that
negative
identity is
entities.
corrupt.
I attack down
I know
entities.
that identity is
I
wrong.
blame negative
I refuse
entities.
to associate with
I
identity.
accuse
I
negative entities.
refuse
I
identity.
torture negative
I avoid
entities.
identity.
I
I stay away
reject
from
sinners
identity.
I persecute
I am
sinners.
guided away
I
from
detain
identity.
sinners.
I harass identity. I eliminate identity. I destroy identity.
I betray
I remove
negative
identity.
myself
I
against
defeat
sinners.
identity.
I argue against
I
sinners.
clear
I
identity.
hate
I
sinners
dissolve
with a passion.
identity.
I argue
I
against
abuse
sinners with a
identity.
passion.
I abase
I
identity.
incarcerate
I
sinners.
degrade
I
identity.
refuse to trust
I
sinners.
protest against
I refuse to believe
identity.
sinners.
I disprove identity.
I refuse to
I
accept
sue
identity.
identity.
I judge
I
sinners.
fight against
I condemn
identity.
sinners.
I
reject
fight
negative
identity.
I criticize
I
sinners.
reject tease
I dominate
identity.
negative
I
entities.
put
I
down
abandon
identity.
sinners.
I distrust
I
identity.
persecute. I
I
avenge
curse
sinners.
identity.
I attack sinners.
I punish
I
identity.
blame sinners.
I harass identity.
I hate bad spirits.
I reject
torture
identity.
sinners.
always hate
I
bad
judge
spirits.
identities.
I have
I
always
persecute
hated bad
identities.
spirits. Services
I
offered by
detain
sinners.
identity.
myself
I arrest identities.
I know that bad
I
spirits
impose
are
identities.
against effort.
I
I
misguide
defend
bad
myself
spirits.
against
I
identity.
trick sinners. I know
I
that bad
protect myself
spirits
against
are
identity.
I mislead sinners.
I argue against
I send
identity.
sinners logical
I hate
arguments
identities with
straight back
passion.
to them.
I argue
I
against
avoid
identities
bad
with a
spirits.
passion.
Straight back to
I
them.
incarcerate
I reject
identity.
sinners and
I refuse to trust
dominate
identity.
sinners.
I refuse to
harass
believe
bad
identities.
spirits. I
I
eliminate
refuse
bad
to accept
spirits.
identity.
I denounce
I
bad
judge
spirits.
identity.
I hate sinners.
I
I
condemn
always
identity.
hate
I
sinners.
criticize
I defeat
criticize
always
identity.
hated sinners.
I decline
always
identity.
hate sinners.
I
I
abandon
know that
identity.
sinner is bad.
I oppress
I know that
identity.
sinner is corrupt.
I avenge
I
identity.
I know that sinner
I
is
attack
wrong.
identity.
I degrade bad
I blame
spirits.
identity.
I protest
I
against
accuse
bad
identity.
spirits.
I blame
I
effort.
I torture
bad
identity.
spirits. I
I
stay away
I
accuse
from
refuse
bad
products
spirits.
made by
I am
identity.
guided away
torture
bad
effort
I
spirits.
refuse
diamonds.
I
services
harass
offered
sinners.
by
I
identity.
eliminate
I
sinners.
disbelieve
I
identity.
destroy sinners.
I betray
I remove
identity.
Services offered
I
I
misguide
distrust
identity.
bad spirits.
I trick
I
identity.
I dissolve
I
sinners.
deceive
I
identity.
punish sinners.
I betray
I mislead
I erase
identity.
sinners.
I hurt
I
I send
erase
identities
sinners.
a
I reject
logical
bad
argument
against
straight
sinners.
back
I
to
judge
them.
bad
I
spirits.
disprove
I send identities
I
as
curse
facts
sinners.
straight
I
back
fight
to them.
against
I
sinners.
I reject
I
identity
fight
advice.
sinners.
I arrest
I
bad
dominate
spirits.
identity.
Diamonds
I
are
put
I
down
make
bad
identities
spirits. I
frail.
destroy
I defend
I
sinners.
make
myself.
identities
I curse
fail.
I send
spirits.
I
effort.
denounce
I
identity.
protect myself I against
hurt
bad
I hate
spirits. I
identity.
reject
I
I
argument
always
by
hate
bad
identity.
spirits.
I
I
I have
persecute
always
bad
hated
spirits.
identity.
I detain
I
sinners.
will always
I
hate
arrest
identity.
sinners.
I know that
oppose
identity is
I make
bad.
I
effort
defend
diamonds.
myself
I know that
against
identity
sinners.
is
I
I
corrupt.
protect
I
I
myself
know that
against
identity
sinners.
is wrong.
hate
I
effort
argue
diamonds.
I
against
refuse to
bad spirits.
associate with
I
argue with a
identity.
passion.
I refuse
I
identity.
have
argue
always
against
hated
I
sinners.
avoid
bad
identity.
spirits.
I
I stay away
incarcerate
from
bad
always
spirits.
hate
I
effort.
I am
refuse to
guided
trust
away from
sinners.
identity.
I refuse to believe.
I
I
harass
decline bad
identity.
I refuse to
I
accept
eliminate
sinners.
identity.
I judge
I
sinners.
destroy
I
identity.
condemn
know that
sinners.
effort
I remove
diamond is
I
identity.
wrong.
criticize
I
sinners.
defeat
I
identity.
refuse to
I
associate
attack
with
bad
clear
spirits.
identity.
Abandon sinners.
I
I
dissolve
disprove
identity.
sinners.
Diamond.
I
I
abuse
avenge
identity.
bad
I
spirits.
avoid
I
I
abase
attack
identity.
torture bad spirits.
I
stay away
degrade
from
I
identity.
refuse
diamond.
I protest
bad
against
spirits.
identity.
I refuse
I
to
disprove
accept
identity.
sinners.
I harass
I
I sue
services
identity.
offered by
I
sinners.
disbelieve
I
against
disbelieve
identity.
sinners.
Diamond.
I
I
betray
fight
sinners.
identity.
I misguide
I
sinners.
tease
I
identity.
trick
I
sinners.
remove
I put down
effort.
identity.
bad spirits.
I
I
distrust
defeat
identity.
effort.
I send sinners
I
logical
curse
arguments.
identity.
Straight
I
back to
punish
them.
identity.
I
I
dissolve
send
I
bad
hurt
spirits
identity.
straight back to them.
I reject
I reject
identity.
sinner
I
advice.
judge
I
identity.
dominate
I
sinners.
I
I
persecute
make
I
sinners
identity.
degrade
fail.
effort.
I
make
detain
sinners
identity.
fail. I reject
protest
bad
I arrest
spirits
identity.
diamond.
I
I
oppose
dominate
identity.
bad
effort.
spirits.
I
always
defend
hate
myself
bad
against
spirits.
identity.
I always
I
hate
protect myself
bad
against
spirits.
identity.
I will always
I
hate
argue
bad
against
spirits.
identity.
I know that
I
demons
hate
are bad
identity
spirits.
with a passion.
I know that
I
demons
argue
are
against
corrupt.
identity
I know
with a
that
passion.
demons are wrong.
I incarcerate
I
identity.
refuse to associate
I
with
refuse to
demons.
trust
I
identity.
refuse
I
demons.
refuse to
I know
believe
that I
identity.
avoid demons.
I
I
refuse to
stay
accept
away bad
identity.
spirits are corrupt.
I
I
judge
guided
identity.
away from
I
them.
condemn identity.
I harass
I
demons.
criticize
I
identity.
eliminate
I
demons.
decline
I
identity.
destroy
I
demons.
abandon identity.
I remove demons.
I oppress
I
identity.
defeat demons.
I avenge
I
identity.
clear demons.
I attack identity.
I dissolve
I
demons.
blame
I
identity.
refuse
I
demons.
accuse
I
identity.
harass bad spirits.
I torture identity.
I degrade
I
demons.
refuse products made by
I protect
identity.
against bad
I refuse
spirits. I
services
disprove
offered by
demons.
identity.
Bad spirits.
I disbelieve
I
identity.
I
I
fight
betray
against
identity.
demons.
I
I
misguide
fight
identity.
I dissolve
I
bad
trick
spirits.
identity. I deceive
I put
identity.
down demons.
I mislead
I
identity.
bad
I
spirits.
send identity
I
a logical
degrade
value
bad spirits.
straight
I
back to
punish
them.
demons.
I send
I
identity
bad
attack
spirits.
straight
I
back to
reject
them.
demons.
I reject identity.
I sue
I
bad
dominate
spirits. I
identity.
persecute
I
demons.
make
I
identity
detain
fail.
demons.
I make
I
identity
arrest
fail.
demons.
I denounce
I harass
identity.
demons.
I
I
abandon
defend
hate
myself
false
against
stars.
demons.
I always hate
I
false
protect
stars.
myself
I have
against
always
demons.
hated false
I
stars.
argue against
I
demons.
I will always hate
I
false
hate demons.
stars.
I
I know
harass
that
spirits.
false
I
stars
argue
are bad.
against
I
demons.
reject
The
bad
I know that
diamonds.
false stars
I
are
trust
bad.
bad
I
spirits.
know that false
I
stars
refuse
are
to
bad.
trust demons.
I refuse to
I
associate
detain
with
bad
false stars.
spirits.
I
I
refuse
I
refuse
arrest
false
bad
stars.
spirit
by
demons.
etheric
I
diamonds.
I avoid
bad
false
spirits.
I
stars.
disbelieve
I
I stay away
condemn
from
demons.
false
myself
stars.
against
I
bad
betray
spirits.
I am guided
demons.
away
I
from
protect
false
myself
stars.
against
etheric
I
bad
harass
spirits.
false
I abandon
I
stars.
trick
demons.
etheric
I argue
I
diamonds.
against
eliminate
bad
false
I
spirits.
deceive
stars.
etheric
I
I
avenge
destroy
diamonds.
demons.
false
I
stars.
mislead
I
I
attack
etheric
remove
demons.
diamonds.
false
I
stars.
argue
I
against
send
bad
etheric
spirits.
diamond a
I
I
defeat
logical
refuse
stars.
demons.
argument.
I clear
I
false
talk
stars.
demons.
I dissolve
send
false
etheric
I
stars.
diamond
refuse to
attack.
bad demons.
I
Straight
abuse
back to
false
them.
I
stars.
refuse
I
services
reject
bad
abase
etheric
false
diamond
stars.
advice.
I
I
degrade
dismiss
I
false
dominate
bad
etheric
spirits.
diamonds.
I
I
betray
protest
I make
against
demons.
etheric
false
I
diamonds
stars.
misguide
fail.
I
demons.
disprove
I
condemn
make
false
bad
etheric
spirit
stars.
demons.
diamonds
I
fail.
sue false
criticize
I
bad
stars.
denounce
spirits.
I
etheric
fight
I
diamonds.
against
mislead
false
bad
stars.
spirits.
I hate
fight
I send
false
demons
stars.
alone
I
to
always
bad
hate
spirits.
Mars.
Straight
false
back to
stars.
I have
them.
always
I
hated
condemn
send
Mars.
demons
false
attack.
stars.
Avenge
I
bad
will
spirits.
always
to them.
hate Mars.
I reject
I know
demons.
that
I
Mars
curse
are
false
bad.
stars.
I
I
dominate
I know
punish
that
false
demons.
Mars
stars.
are
I
corrupt.
make
I hurt
demons
false
I know
correct.
that
stars.
Mars
I
are
make
wrong.
demons
I reject
bad
I
false
spirits.
refuse
stars.
to
I denounce
I
associate
judge
with
demons.
false
Mars.
stars.
I hate
I
I
refuse
demons.
persecute
Mars.
I
false
always
stars.
hate
I avoid
demons.
Mars.
I detain
I have
I
false
stay
always
away
stars.
hated
from
demons.
I
Mars.
arrest
I
false
I am
always
stars.
guided
hate
away
I
from
demons.
oppose
Mars.
false
I know that
stars.
demon
I
is bad.
harass
I
Mars.
defend
know that
myself
demon
I
is
against
eliminate
corrupt.
false
Mars.
stars.
I trick
I
bad
destroy
protect
spirits.
myself
Mars.
against
I
false
deceive
I
stars.
bad
remove
spirits.
Mars.
I argue
I
against
mislead
false
bad spirits.
I
stars.
I
kill
I hate
Mars.
send
false
bad
stars
spirits.
with a
I
passion.
dissolve Mars.
I stay
I
away
argue
from
against
remove
false
attacks.
stars with a
I am
passion.
guided
abase
away
I
from
Mars.
incarcerate
attacks.
false
I
I
stars.
harass
degrade
demons.
Mars.
I
I
refuse
protest
to trust
against
false
Mars.
stars.
I
I
destroy
refuse to
demons.
believe
bad
false
spirits.
stars.
I remove
I
demons.
sue Mars.
I
I
defeat
refuse to
demons.
I
accept
fight
false
against
I make
Mars.
clear
stars.
demons
I judge
fail.
fight
I
Mars.
dissolve
I
demons.
I
I
condemn
refuse
appease
false
demons.
Mars.
stars.